Hello friends and welcome to Whisper English. We are very happy that you are here to read and to listen. Today I want to tell you a simple story about how I learned to speak English. I did not use many big heavy books. I did not sit at a desk for many hours. Instead, I found a small secret trick. This trick is very gentle and very easy. It made my English feel strong and smooth like a calm river. I am very happy to share this trick with you today. Let us sit together, breathe deeply, and listen to this peaceful way to become fluent. Chapter 1. The Secret Start. My name is a simple name. My life is a simple life. For a long time, I was a student. I was a student of English. Every day I sat at my brown wooden desk. Every day I looked at my big, heavy grammar books. The books were very big. The books were very heavy. They were full of rules. They were full of difficult words. I looked at the rules and my head felt heavy. I looked at the words and my heart felt tired. I studied for 1 hour. I studied for 2 hours. I studied for 3 hours, but I was not happy. I was not fluent. I was only a tired student with a heavy book. My English felt like a cold gray stone. It did not feel like a living thing. It did not feel like a friend. It felt like a long, hard mountain to climb. I felt small. I felt worried. I felt like I was failing. One morning the sun was very bright. The sun was yellow and warm. The sun came through my glass window. The sun touched my big, heavy grammar book. I looked at the white pages. I looked at the black ink. Then I looked at the yellow sun. I felt a change in my heart. I felt a secret start. I decided to do something different. I decided to stop. I stopped opening the big, heavy grammar book. I closed the book. Click. I put the book away. I put the book on a high, dark shelf. I did not want the book today. I did not want the difficult rules today. I wanted to feel free. I wanted to feel light. I wanted my English to be like the yellow sun. I wanted my English to be like the soft wind. I sat in my chair and I listened. This was the secret. The secret was listening. I did not listen to grammar rules. I listened to the world. The world is full of sounds. The world is full of English. I opened my window. I heard the wind. The wind was soft. The wind was gentle. The wind said, "She." I heard the birds. The birds were small. The birds were happy. The birds sang a simple song. I realized that English is like a song. English is not a test. English is a sound. It is a beautiful sound. It is a peaceful sound. I closed my eyes. I listened to the sound of the world. I felt very calm. I felt very peaceful. This was my secret start. I was not a student anymore. I was a listener. I was a quiet listener in a quiet room. I began to look at my room. I looked at my room with new eyes. I saw my blue bed. I said the word blue. It was a simple word. I said it slowly. Blue. I felt the word in my mouth. Blue. I saw my green plant. I saw the green leaves. I said the word green. It was a soft word. Green. I did not look in a dictionary. I did not look at a list of words. I just looked at the color. I looked at the green leaf. I touched the green leaf. The leaf was smooth. The leaf was cool. I said the word smooth. I said the word cool. I felt happy. I was not studying. I was just being. I was just living. My English was starting to grow. It was growing like a small seed in the dark ground. It was a slow growth. It was a gentle growth. I walked to my kitchen. The kitchen was quiet. The kitchen was clean. I saw my white refrigerator. I saw my silver sink. I saw my brown bread. I did not feel stressed. I did not feel worried about mistakes. In the past, I was worried. I was worried about being wrong. I was worried about my accent. But today I was not worried. Today I was a friend to the English language. I looked at the bread. I said to myself, "The bread is brown." I said it again. "The bread is brown." It felt good to say a simple sentence. It felt good to hear my own voice. My voice was gentle. My voice was slow. I was not in a hurry. I had all the time in the world. I had all the peace in the world. This was the secret start of my journey. I went outside. I walked on the gray sidewalk. I saw many people. I heard people talking. I did not try to understand every word. In the past, I tried to understand everything. If I did not understand, I felt sad. If I did not understand, I felt stupid. But today I did not feel sad. Today I did not feel stupid. I just listened to the music of the voices. The voices went up and down. The voices were fast and the voices were slow. I let the English wash over me like warm water. I was like a child. A child does not worry. A child does not study. A child just listens. A child just watches. I watched a red car go by. I said, "Red car?" I watched a tall tree move in the wind. I said, "Tall tree." I was connecting my eyes to my words. This is the trick. This is the secret. You see the thing and you say the word. You feel the thing and you say the word. I sat on a wooden bench in the park. The grass was very green. The sky was very blue. The clouds were very white. I felt the warm sun on my face. I thought about my big, heavy grammar book. It was still on the high, dark shelf. I did not miss it. I did not need it. I was learning more by sitting on this bench than by reading those rules. I was learning the feeling of English. I was learning the heart of English. I felt a great peace. I felt a great joy. I knew that I would become fluent. I knew it because I was not fighting. I was not struggling. I was just flowing. Like a river flows to the sea, my English was flowing. It was a slow river. It was a quiet river. I stayed in the park for a long time. I watched the children play. I heard them laugh. I heard them shout. Their English was simple. Their English was easy. Their English was happy. I wanted my English to be happy too. I said to myself, "I am happy." I said it slowly. Happy. The words were true. I was happy. This was the first day of my new life. This was the day I stopped studying. This was the day I started living with English. The secret start was a small step, but it was a very important step. It was the start of my freedom. I walked home slowly. The sun was going down. The sky was pink and orange. I said, "Pink sky." I said, "Orange sky." I went inside my house. I was tired, but it was a good tired. It was a peaceful tired. I was ready for tomorrow. I was ready for a new day. My secret was safe in my heart. My secret was the start of my new world. Chapter 2. The Morning Coffee Ritual. My morning is a quiet morning. The sun is coming through my window. The sun is soft. The sun is yellow. I wake up and I do not reach for my heavy grammar book. No, I do not reach for a book. I reach for my slippers. My slippers are soft, my slippers are warm. I walk to my kitchen. My kitchen is a happy place. In my kitchen I have a ritual. A ritual is a small, special thing I do every day. My ritual is my morning coffee. This is how I feel the language in my hands. I look at my coffee machine. It is black and shiny. I touch the machine. It is cool. This is not just coffee. This is my English coffee. This is how I speak without stuttering. I say the word cool. It is a simple word. I say it slowly. Cool. I take a white cup from the shelf. The cup is smooth. The cup is empty. I say the word empty. I look at the empty cup. Then I look at the dark coffee beans. The beans are small. The beans are brown. I smell the beans. The smell is strong. The smell is good. I say the word strong. I say the word good. I do not think about grammar. I do not think about verbs. I only think about the brown beans and the strong smell. My mind is quiet. My mind is peaceful. I put the beans in the machine. I hear a loud sound. Whir, the machine is working. The machine is making my coffee. I wait. Waiting is a good time for English. I stand in my kitchen and I breathe. I breathe in and I breathe out. I see the water. The water is clear. The water is hot. I see the steam. The steam is white. The steam is rising. I say the word hot. I say the word white. I say the word rising. These are my morning words. They are like small friends. They are easy to say. They are easy to remember. I am not a student in a classroom. I am a person in a kitchen. I am a person living with English. Now, my cup is not empty. My cup is full. My cup is full of dark, hot coffee. I hold the cup in my two hands. I feel the heat. The heat goes into my fingers. The heat goes into my palms. I say the word warm. I feel the warm cup. I say it again. Warm. Repetition is a beautiful thing. Repetition makes the word stay in my heart. Warm cup, warm hands. Warm heart. I walk to my wooden table. I sit down on my wooden chair. The chair is hard, but it is comfortable. I look at my coffee. There is a little bit of white steam. The steam moves slowly. The steam moves like a dance. I watch the dance of the steam. I take a small spoon. The spoon is silver. The spoon is bright. I stir my coffee. Clink, clink, clink. I like the sound of the spoon. It is a sharp sound. It is a clear sound. I say the word bright. I say the word clear. I am connecting the sound to the word. I am connecting the feeling to the word. I do not need a teacher to tell me I am right. I know I am right because I can feel it. I take a sip of my coffee. The coffee is bitter. I like the bitter taste. Then I add a little bit of white milk. The milk changes the color. The coffee was dark brown. Now the coffee is light brown. I say the word light. I say the word brown. It is a simple change. It is a beautiful change. I taste the coffee again. Now it is creamy. Now it is sweet. I say the word creamy. I say the word sweet. I say these words every morning. Every morning I have the same ritual. Every morning I say the same words. Hot, brown, sweet, warm. These words are part of my life. They are not on a page in a book. They are in my cup. They are on my tongue. This is the trick. The trick is to find English in the things you love. I love my morning coffee, so I love my morning English. It is not a chore, it is a gift. It is a quiet moment before the day begins. It is a peaceful moment for my brain. I sit at my table for 10 minutes. I do not look at my phone. I do not look at the news. I only look at my coffee. I only listen to the quiet house. I say my words. I say my sentences. I am drinking coffee. The coffee is good. The morning is quiet. The sentences are small, but they are strong. They are the bricks of my new house. I am building a house of English, one coffee at a time. I am building it slowly. I am building it gently. There is no hurry. There is no stress. There is only the warm cup and the yellow sun. My coffee ritual is my secret. It is my way of becoming fluent without a struggle. The sun is higher now. The room is brighter now. I finish my coffee. My cup is empty again. I look at the empty white cup. I smile. I feel ready for the day. I feel ready to speak. I feel ready to listen. My morning ritual is finished, but my English stays with me. It stays in my mind like the smell of the coffee. It stays in my heart like the warmth of the cup. I stand up and I walk to the sink. I wash my cup. I hear the water splash. The water is cold. I say the word cold. I say the word clean. I am happy. I am fluent in my kitchen. I am fluent in my life. This was chapter 2. This was my morning coffee ritual. Tomorrow I will do it again. Tomorrow I will be a friend to English again. Chapter 3. The power of one word. In the past I was afraid. I was afraid of long sentences. I was afraid of big complicated words. I thought I needed 1,000 words to be fluent. I thought I needed to speak fast and use difficult English. But today I know a secret. Today I know the power of one word. This is my trick. I do not try to learn everything at once. I do not try to climb the whole mountain in one day. I only look at one stone. I only look at one word. One word is enough. One word is beautiful. One word is a quiet seed that grows in the garden of my mind. Today I choose a favorite word. My word for today is soft. It is a gentle word. It is a quiet word. Soft. I say it slowly. I feel the S at the start. I feel the T at the end. I walk through my house and I look for soft. I see my bed. I touch my blanket. The blanket is made of wool. The blanket is warm. The blanket is soft. I say the word soft. I do not say a long sentence. I do not worry about grammar. I just feel the wool under my fingers and I say the word. Soft. I feel a connection. The word is not just a sound. The word is a feeling. The word is the blanket dot. I walk to the window. I look up at the sky. The sky is very blue, but there are clouds. The clouds are white. The clouds look like cotton. I look at the clouds and I think of my word. Soft. The clouds are soft. They move slowly in the wind. I watch them for a long time. I repeat my word. Soft clouds, soft sky, soft wind. By repeating the word, I am making it mine. I am not a student memorizing a list. I am a person experiencing a feeling. The word soft is now a part of me. It is a part of my eyes and a part of my heart. It is a simple power, but it is a very big power. I go to my kitchen. I see my cat. My cat is sleeping on the floor. My cat is small and gray. I sit down on the floor next to my cat. I touch her fur. Her fur is very, very soft. I smile. I say my word again. Soft. My cat moves her tail. She is happy. I am happy. I stay there for 5 minutes. I do not think about difficult English tests. I do not think about my mistakes. I only think about my one word. Soft cat, this one word is enough to describe this moment. This one word is enough to be fluent in this second. I am not struggling. I am not working. I am just being with my word. Later, I go for a walk. I see a flower. The flower is pink. The petals are thin and delicate. I touch a petal very gently. It feels like silk. It is soft. I say, soft flower. I see a child wearing a yellow sweater. The sweater looks warm. The sweater looks soft. I say to myself, soft sweater. Everywhere I go, I look for my word. I find it in the grass. I find it in the moss on a tree. I find it in the scarf around my neck. By focusing on only one word, my brain feels calm. My brain does not feel tired. My brain feels like it is playing a game. A simple, happy game. This is the power of one word. When you focus on one thing, you see the world clearly. You do not get lost in the forest of words. You follow one path. You look at one leaf. If I try to learn 20 words, I forget 20 words. But if I live with one word for a whole day, I remember it forever. I remember the feeling of the blanket. I remember the color of the cat. I remember the touch of the flower. The word soft is now a friend that will never leave me. It is a permanent part of my English home. It is a brick that I have laid with love and peace. Tonight I sit in my quiet room. The lamp is on. The light is yellow and dim. The light is soft. I say my word for the last time today. Soft. I feel proud. I did not study for hours. I did not open a heavy book. But I learned something deep. I learned how to feel English. I learned how to live with a word. Tomorrow I will choose a new word. Maybe my word will be bright. Maybe my word will be slow. It does not matter which word I choose. What matters is the focus. What matters is the peace. One word at a time, I am building my fluency. One word at a time, I am finding my voice. I close my eyes. I think of all the soft things I saw today. The blanket, the clouds, the cat, the flower, the light. I feel a great sense of accomplishment. I am not a student who failed a test. I am a person who discovered a secret. The secret is that English is simple if you let it be simple. The secret is that one word is a doorway to a whole new world. I'm standing in that doorway now. I am happy. I am at peace. This was chapter 3. This was the power of one word. Tomorrow, the journey continues. Tomorrow, a new word is waiting for me. Chapter 4. Listening like a child. Yesterday, I learned the power of one word. I spent my day with the word soft. I felt the soft blanket, the soft cat, and the soft clouds. My mind felt light because I was not carrying 1,000 words. I was only carrying one. But today I want to go deeper. Today I want to learn a new way to hear. I want to stop being a student who translates. I want to start listening like a child. A child does not have a big, heavy grammar book. A child does not have a dictionary in their pocket. A child just has 2 ears and a curious heart. A child listens to the sounds of the world and lets the meaning come slowly, like the morning sun. I sit by my open window. The air is cool, the air is fresh, I hear a bird. The bird is not saying a grammar rule. The bird is just singing, tweet, tweet. I do not try to change the bird song into my own language. I just let the sound sit in my ears. This is how I want to hear English. I put on my headphones and I listen to a simple story. I hear the English words. In the past, I would stop the story. I would worry. What does that word mean? How do you spell that? My brain was busy working. My brain was a machine. But today my brain is a child. I do not stop. I do not worry. I let the words flow like water over a stone. I hear the word river. I do not think of the word in my own language. Instead, I hear the RR sound. I hear the ver sound. I imagine the blue water. I imagine the moving water. I am listening to the music of the word. A child loves the music of language before they know the meaning of the rules. I listen to a man talking on a podcast. His voice is deep. His voice is calm. I do not understand every sentence. That is okay. I am not a student taking a test. I am a child listening to a bedtime story. I understand the feeling. I understand the happy tone. I understand the peaceful rhythm. The feeling is more important than the dictionary. I go to the park, just like I did when I was looking for soft things. I sit on the same wooden bench. I see a mother and her small child. The mother is speaking English. Look at the dog, she says. The dog is big. The dog is brown. The child does not ask about verbs. The child just looks at the big, brown dog. The child smiles. The child repeats the sound. Big dog, the child says. I smile too. I say it quietly. Big dog, I am learning like the child. I am connecting the sound big to the size of the animal. I am connecting the sound brown to the color of the fur. It is a direct connection. It is a secret bridge between the ear and the world. I listen to the wind in the trees. The leaves are green and they make a rustle sound. I listen to the bicycle go by. VRR. I listen to a person say hello to a friend. I hear the H and the O. It is a friendly sound. I'm training my ears to be brave. To be brave means I am okay with not knowing everything. A child is okay with not knowing. A child is happy to just be there. I'm happy to just be here in this park with these sounds. My ears are opening like a flower in the morning. The English language is not a puzzle to solve. It is an ocean to swim in. I am swimming slowly. I am swimming gently. When I go home, I listen to the same simple story again. This is the 4th time I have heard it. Because I am listening like a child, I love the repetition. Children love to hear the same story every night. They love to know what happens next. They love the familiar sounds. The bear is in the forest, the story says. I know the word bear. I know the word forest. I hear them and I feel proud. I hear them and I feel safe. I am not studying. I am remembering a friend. My ears recognize the melody of the sentence. The dash bear dash is dash and dash the dash forest. It has a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a beautiful beat. I spend the afternoon in silence. Even in silence, I am listening. I am listening to the English words in my head. They are not loud. They are soft whispers. Quiet house, happy heart, Blue sky. I am not translating these whispers. They are just there, like the furniture in my room. They belong here. One belong here. By listening like a child, I have removed the wall between me and the language. The wall was made of grammar books and stress. Now the wall is gone. There is only the sound and the meaning. There is only the listener and the song. Tonight I feel very peaceful. My ears are tired, but it is a good tired. They have heard the music of a new world. I am not a student who is tired of books. I am a child who is excited for tomorrow's sounds. I have learned that I don't need to work hard to hear. I just need to open my heart and listen. This was chapter 4. This was listening like a child. Tomorrow, I will take these sounds and I will do something magic with them. Tomorrow, I will learn how to make the magic of repetition my own. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. Chapter 5. The magic of repetition. Yesterday, I sat by my window and I listened. I listened like a child. I heard the birds, I heard the wind, and I heard the music of the English language. I did not worry about big words. I only listened to the sounds. But today I have a new secret. Today I am learning the magic of repetition. In the past, when I used my big, heavy grammar books, I wanted to learn something new every minute. I wanted page 1, then page 2, then page 100. I was in a hurry. I thought that more was better. But my brain was tired. My brain was like a cup that was too full. Today I am not in a hurry. Today I know that doing one small thing many times is the real magic. I go back to my kitchen. I see my white coffee cup. I see the steam rising. I say the word warm. I said this word yesterday. I said this word the day before. I say it again today. Warm. Why do I say it again? I say it because repetition is how a seed becomes a flower. A seed needs water every day. It does not need a gallon of water once. It needs a little bit of water many times. My English is my seed. The word warm is the water. Every time I say warm, the word grows deeper roots in my heart. It becomes a part of my soul. I don't have to think anymore. The word just lives inside me. I take my favorite story. It is the story about the bear in the forest. I heard this story yesterday when I was listening like a child. Today I listened to it again. I press play. I hear the same words. The bear is big. The bear is brown. The bear is sleeping. I have heard these words 10 times. Some people might say, that is boring, but I smile. It is not boring to me. It is beautiful. Because I know the words, I am not stressed. Because I know the words, I can relax. I can hear the way the voice goes up. I can hear the way the voice goes down. I'm like a person walking on a familiar path in the park. I know where the trees are. I know where the bench is. I feel safe on this path. I repeat the sentences out loud. The bear is sleeping. I say it once. I say it twice. I say it 5 times. Each time I say it, my mouth feels stronger. My tongue feels more comfortable. In the past, English felt like a strange food in my mouth. It felt difficult to chew. But with the magic of repetition, the words feel soft. They feel natural. The bear is sleeping. Now I am not thinking about the word sleeping. I'm just seeing the bear with my eyes closed. The repetition has turned the letters into a picture. The repetition has turned the effort into a habit. I think about my one word from 2 days ago. My word was soft. Because I repeated it all day, I see soft everywhere today without trying. I see the soft rug on the floor. I see the soft fur of my gray cat. I do not have to study the word soft ever again. I own it. It belongs to me. This is the magic. If you do something once, you forget. If you do something twice, you remember for a moment. But if you do something many, many times, you become a master. I want to be a master of simple things. I want to be a master of hello. I want to be a master of the sun is bright. I walk to my mirror in the hallway. I look at my face. I say a simple sentence. I am learning English. I say it again. I am learning English. I say it 10 times. Each time I say it with more love. Each time I say it with more peace. I'm not trying to learn a new rule today. I am just making the old rules feel like home. I'm cleaning the windows of my English house so the light can come in. The magic of repetition is like the waves on the beach. The waves come in and the waves go out. They do the same thing every day, and they are beautiful. They change the sand. They make the stones smooth. I spend my afternoon listening to the same 3 minutes of my favorite podcast. I know every word now. I know when the man is going to laugh. I know when he is going to breathe. I feel like I am part of the conversation. I am not a stranger anymore. I am a friend. By repeating this small part, I am teaching my brain that English is easy. I am teaching my brain that English is not a mountain. It is just a song we sing many times. My heart is full of joy because the pressure is gone. I don't need to find a new story. I have this one, and this one is enough. Tonight, I sit in my quiet room. I look at my stickers on the table and the chair. I have seen them many times today. I have read the word table 20 times. Now, when I look at the word table just pops into my head like a bubble. It is automatic. It is the magic of repetition. I am tired, but I am happy. I have used my secret trick all day. I have stayed with the same sounds and the same feelings. I am building a strong foundation. This was chapter 5. This was the magic of repetition. Tomorrow I will use my hands. Tomorrow I will put my words onto the things I touch. The journey is slow, and the journey is good. Chapter 6. Labeling my room. Yesterday I learned about the magic of repetition. I listened to the same story about the bear, and I said the same words many times. My mouth felt strong and my heart felt safe. But today I want my eyes to help me too. Today I am labeling my room. In the past, I kept all my English words inside my big, heavy grammar book. The words were trapped in the pages. The words were hidden in the dark. But today I am bringing the words into the light. I am bringing the words to the things I touch and see every single day. I have a small stack of white stickers. I have a black pen. I am ready to turn my home into a living book of English. I start with my desk. I look at the brown wood. This is the desk where I used to study and feel tired. I take a white sticker. I write the word table in big, clear letters. I press the sticker onto the wood. I feel the sticker with my fingers. I say the word table. It is a strong, simple word. Now, every time I sit down to have my morning coffee, I see the word. I do not have to think. I do not have to translate. The word and the wood are now the same thing. I walk to my chair. I write chair on a new sticker. I put it on the back of the chair. Chair, I say. I sit in the chair. I feel the chair. The word is no longer a sound in the air. The word has a shape. The word has a weight. I walk to the window. This is the glass window where I watch the yellow sun in my secret start. I write the word window on a sticker. I put it on the glass. The sun shines through the word. The sun makes the word glow. I look at the glass and I say, window. I look at the trees outside and I say, window. My eyes are learning to see English without trying. I go to the door. I write door. I put the sticker near the handle. Every time I leave the room, I touch the door and I see the word. Every time I come home, I see the word. Door. It is a doorway to my new life. It is a doorway to my freedom. I look at my bed. My bed is where I read my bedtime stories about sleeping animals. My bed is where I feel soft things. I write bed on a sticker. I put it on the wooden frame. Bed, I say. I feel a great peace. My room is becoming a friendly place. My room is talking to me. My room is teaching me while I walk, while I sit, and while I sleep. I am not a student in a school. I am a person in a house of words. I look at the walls. I look at the floor. I look at the lamp. I write lamp. The light is yellow. The light is soft. The light is on the lamp. Lamp, I say. The repetition of seeing these stickers is like a quiet song that plays all day long. I go to my kitchen, the place of my morning coffee ritual. I see my black coffee machine. I write coffee. I see my silver sink. I write sink. I see my white refrigerator. I write fridge. My kitchen is full of white stickers now. Some people might think it looks strange, but to me it looks beautiful. It looks like a map. It is a map of my mind. In the past, I would forget the word for sink or fridge because I only saw them in a book. But now I see them when I am hungry. I see them when I am thirsty. I see them when I am washing my cup. The words are helping me live. The words are my tools. I stand in the middle of my room and I look around. I see table, I see chair, I see window, I see bed, I see door. I feel like a child who is learning the names of his friends. These words are my friends. They do not judge me. They do not give me a grade. They just stay there, quiet and constant. I realize that I am learning English without studying. I am learning by looking. I am learning by touching. I am learning by breathing. My brain is taking pictures of the stickers. My brain is saving these pictures in a special place. This is the trick. This is the secret. You do not go to the English. You make the English come to you. I spend the afternoon walking slowly through my house. I touch each sticker. I say each word. Table, chair, window, door, lamp, sink, fridge. It is a slow, repetitive dance. My voice is gentle. My heart is happy. I'm not in a hurry to learn 100 words. I'm happy with these 7 words. These 7 words are my world today. By labeling my room, I have made my world speak English. I have made my home a part of my journey. I am no longer afraid of forgetting, because the words are always there. They are waiting for me when I wake up. They are waiting for me when I go to sleep. Tonight, I lie in my bed. I see the sticker that says Bed Ed. I smile. I feel very smart. I feel very capable. I have used my hands and my eyes to build a bridge. I am not studying rules. I am naming my life. I feel the soft blanket. I hear the quiet wind. I think about the pictures in my mind. Tomorrow I will learn how to make those pictures even stronger. Tomorrow I will learn how to see the world without using my eyes. This was chapter 6. This was labeling my room. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. My home is now my teacher and I am a happy friend. Chapter 7. Thinking in pictures. Yesterday I put white stickers all over my room. I put a sticker on my table, my chair, and my window. My eyes saw the words and my hands touched the things. It felt good. It felt easy. But today I am learning a deeper secret. Today I am learning how to think in pictures. In the past, when I wanted to say an English word, I would think of the word in my own language first. I would see the word in my head, then I would translate it, then I would try to say it. This made my brain feel very tired. It was like walking in heavy mud. Today, I am leaving the mud behind. I am stopping the translation. I am looking at the world with my eyes closed. I sit in my soft chair. I close my eyes. I want to think of the word tree. In the past, I would see the letters T-R-E-E. But today I do not see letters. I see a big green tree. I see the brown trunk. I see the green leaves moving in the wind. I see the sun shining through the branches. I see the picture first. The picture is real. The picture has color. Then I say the word quietly. Tree. The word comes from the picture. The word belongs to the picture. I do not need my own language to understand a tree. I only need the image. This is the trick. This is the secret start of a fast brain. A picture is faster than a rule. A picture is more beautiful than a list. I try again with a different word. I think of the word apple. I do not think of the translation. I see a round red apple. I see the shiny skin. I imagine the sweet taste. I imagine the crunch. Crunch. I see the red color so clearly in my mind. Then I say the word apple. I feel a sense of joy. My brain is becoming free. I am connecting the sound of English directly to the world. I am cutting the old wires of translation. I am building new golden wires of imagination. I see a blue sky. Sky. I see a white cat. Cat. I see a hot cup of coffee. Coffee. I am playing a game in my head. It is a game of colors and shapes. It is a game that children play. I open my eyes and I look at my room. I look at my brown table. I see the white sticker that says table. I look at the wood and I see a picture of a table in my head. I look at my chair and I see a picture of a chair in my head. I am training my brain to see the object and hear the English sound at the same time. I walk to the kitchen. I see a yellow lemon. I don't think of the word in my language. I just see the yellow color and the sour shape. I say, lemon, my brain is becoming a camera. I am taking pictures of my life and I am naming them in English. This makes the language feel like a part of my body. It feels as natural as breathing. It feels as easy as walking. In the afternoon, I go back to my wooden bench in the park. I sit and I close my eyes. I listen to the sounds like a child. I hear a dog bark. Woof. I do not think of the word for dog in my language. I see a picture of a happy dog with a wagging tail. I say, dog. I hear a bicycle bell. Ring, ring. I see a picture of a silver bicycle with two wheels. I say, bicycle, I am surrounded by pictures. The world is a big book of images. I am just reading the images in English. My mind is not working hard. My mind is relaxed. My mind is peaceful. I feel like a painter. I am painting my world with English words. I think about the magic of repetition from chapter 5. I see the same pictures again and again. I see the red apple. I see the green tree. I see the blue sky. Because I see them so many times, the pictures become strong. They become bright. They do not fade away. When I want to speak, I don't have to search for words in a heavy book. I just look at the gallery in my mind. I find the picture I want and the word is right there, waiting for me. The sun is hot. I see the yellow sun. I feel the heat. I say the sentence. It is a simple sentence, but it is a perfect sentence. It is a fluent sentence because it came from my heart and my eyes, not from a grammar rule. I spend the evening in my quiet house. I don't turn on the television. I don't look at my phone. I just sit and think in pictures. I think of my morning coffee ritual. I see the white steam. I think of my labels. I see the white stickers. I think of my one word, soft. I see the soft fur of my cat. I am building a library of images. This library is mine forever. No one can take it away. I am not a student who forgets. I am an artist who remembers. Thinking in pictures has changed everything. It has made English a part of my imagination. It has made English a part of my dreams. Tonight I lie in my bed. I close my eyes. I see a white moon in a black sky. I see the moon so clearly. I say, moon, I see the stars. I say, stars. I feel a great peace. My secret start was only 7 days ago, but I feel like a new person. I am no longer fighting with the language. I am dancing with it. I am seeing it. I am living it. This was chapter 7. This was thinking in pictures. Tomorrow I will take my pictures and my words outside. Tomorrow I will learn how to walk and talk like a shadow. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am ready to dream in pictures. Chapter 8. The Shadowing Game. Yesterday I learned how to think in pictures. I learned how to see a green tree and say tree without translating. My mind felt like a beautiful gallery of colors. But today I want to give my voice a new rhythm. Today I am playing the shadowing game. In the past I was afraid to speak. I was afraid my voice sounded strange. I was afraid my rhythm was wrong. I would sit at my brown wooden desk and stay silent. But today I'm not sitting. Today I'm moving. I'm walking in the world, and I'm following a voice like a shadow follows a person. A shadow does not walk in front. A shadow does not walk far away. A shadow stays close. A shadow moves at the exact same time. I put on my headphones. I choose my favorite story, the one about the bear in the forest. I know this story well. I have used the magic of repetition to learn every word. I hear the voice in my ears. The voice is calm. The voice is slow. The sun is rising, the voice says. As soon as I hear the sun, I say, the sun. As soon as I hear is rising, I say, is rising. I do not wait for the end of the sentence. I do not stop to think. I just follow. I am the shadow of the voice. The sun is rising. We say it together. We breathe together. I feel the music of the English language. I feel the beat. 1, 2, 3. It is a gentle dance for my tongue. I walk out of my house. I pass my white door with the sticker that says door. I walk onto the gray sidewalk. I'm playing my game. I hear the voice say, "The grass is green." I say, "The grass is green." My feet hit the ground at the same time as the words. Step, step, talk. I'm not thinking about grammar. I'm not thinking about how to build a sentence. The sentence is already built for me. I am just living inside it. I am wearing the sentence like a comfortable coat. My mouth is learning how to move. My mouth is learning where to be fast and where to be slow. I feel like a child repeating a song. It is fun. It is a game. I walk to the park. I see the green trees. I see the blue sky. I am still shadowing. The voice in my ear says, "It is a beautiful day," I say. "It is a beautiful day." I say it with the same happy feeling as the voice. If the voice sounds peaceful, I sound peaceful. If the voice sounds excited, I sound excited. I'm not just copying words, I am copying feelings. I am copying the heart of the speaker. This is the secret. To be fluent, you must feel the rhythm. You must feel the music. You must let the English flow through you like the wind flows through the leaves of a tall tree. I am a shadow, and I am free. I sit on my favorite wooden bench. I take a deep breath. I listen to a new sentence. I love to walk in the park. I repeat it immediately. I love to walk in the park. I say it 10 times. I say it until my voice sounds just like the voice in my headphones. I'm training my ears and my mouth to work together. In the past, my ears and my mouth were strangers. My ears heard one thing, but my mouth said something else. But today, they are friends. They are walking together. They are playing the game together. My shadowing game is making me brave. It is making my voice feel strong. It is making my English feel real. I see a person walking a dog. I remember my one word from before, soft. I remember my picture, a happy dog. I hear the voice say, "The dog is happy." I shadow the voice. The dog is happy. I am connecting everything now. The pictures, the labels, the repetition, and the shadowing, they are all coming together like the pieces of a puzzle. I am not studying, I am playing, I am not working, I am walking. I am not a student, I am a shadow of the English world. I feel a great joy in my heart. My voice is no longer a stranger to me. My voice is an English voice. I walk back to my house. The sun is warm on my back. I am still shadowing. I am going home, the voice says. I am going home, I say. I shadow the words all the way to my front door. I touch the handle. I am tired, but I am smiling. My mouth feels a little bit tired, but it is a good tired. It is the tiredness of a person who has finished a long, beautiful song. I've spoken more English today than I did in a whole month of studying with books. I have spoken with rhythm. I have spoken with music. I have spoken without fear. Tonight I sit in my quiet room. I turn off my headphones. The room is silent, but I still hear the rhythm in my head. I still hear the music of the sentences. I am a shadow that has found its own light. I feel the soft blanket. I see the sticker on my bed. I say to the quiet room, "It was a good day." I say it with a perfect rhythm. I say it with a peaceful heart. This was Chapter 8. Tomorrow I will learn how to love my mistakes. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. This was the shadowing game. Tomorrow I will learn how to be kind to myself. Chapter 9. No more mistakes. Yesterday I was a shadow. I walked in the park and I followed the music of English words. My voice felt strong and my rhythm felt good. But today I am learning the most important secret of all. Today I am deciding that there are no more mistakes. In the past, when I sat at my brown wooden desk with my big, heavy grammar books, I was afraid. I was afraid of the red pen. I was afraid of being wrong. When I said the cat are happy instead of the cat is happy, I felt small. I felt like a failure. My heart would beat fast and my face would feel hot. That fear was like a heavy chain around my neck. It kept me silent. It kept me from growing. But today I am breaking the chain. Today I am choosing to be kind to myself. I sit in my kitchen with my morning coffee. I look at my white cup. I look at the white stickers on my table and my chair. I say a sentence out loud. Today are a beautiful day. I stop. I realize I said are instead of is. In the past, I would have been sad. I would have stopped talking. But today I just smile. I smile at the word are. It is just a sound. It is not a monster. It is not a crime. I say the sentence again, slowly and gently. Today is a beautiful day. I do not feel bad. I feel like a child who is learning to walk. When a child falls down, the mother does not get angry. The mother smiles and says, "Try again." Today I'm my own kind mother. I am my own best friend. I think about my secret start. I started this journey to find peace, not to be perfect. Perfection is a cold and lonely place. But learning is a warm and happy garden. In my garden, there are no mistakes. There are only small steps. If I say a word wrong, it is just a small step that landed in the grass instead of on the path. I just move my foot and keep walking. I realize that the more I worry about mistakes, the slower I learn. When my heart is tight with fear, my brain closes its doors. But when I laugh at my mistakes, my brain opens wide. The English flows in more easily when I am happy. I am fluent in my joy before I am fluent in my grammar. I go to the park and sit on my wooden bench. I see the green trees and the blue sky. I try to talk to myself about the things I see. The birds is singing, I say. I know it is, the birds are singing, but I do not stop. I keep talking. The birds is singing, the sun is hot. I am feeling good, because I do not stop to fix every small mistake. I'm talking more. I am using more words. My mouth is moving and my breath is flowing. This is the secret trick. If you stop for every mistake, you never finish the song. But if you keep singing, the song becomes beautiful anyway. The mistakes are like small birds that fly away. They do not matter. The music matters. I remember my shadowing game. When I shadow the voice in my ears, I am learning the right way naturally. I'm not thinking about rules. I am thinking about sounds. By being kind to myself, I am giving my brain permission to learn slowly. I repeat my favorite words. Soft, warm, green light. These words make me feel safe. When I feel safe, I am brave enough to speak. Even if I say something wrong, I am speaking. That is a victory. Every word I say is a victory. Every sentence I try is a gift to myself. I am no longer a student afraid of a grade. I am a person sharing my heart with the world. I look at the people in the park. They are talking and laughing. They are not thinking about grammar rules. They are thinking about their friends and their lives. I want my English to be like that. I want it to be a tool for love and connection. I say to a passing dog, "You is a good dog?" The dog wags its tail. The dog does not care about my grammar. The dog only cares about my kind voice. The world is like that dog. The world wants to hear my voice, not my perfect grammar. I feel a huge weight lifting off my shoulders. I am free to be wrong, and because I am free to be wrong, I am finally free to speak. I walk home as the sun begins to set. The sky is pink and orange. I say, "The sky have many colors?" I smile at the word have. I know it should be has, but the pink sky is still beautiful. My mistake did not change the beauty of the sunset. My mistakes do not change the beauty of my journey. I enter my white door and I feel a great sense of peace. My house is a place of kindness. My mind is a place of peace. I have learned that being brave is better than being perfect. I've learned that a happy heart learns faster than a worried mind. Tonight I lie in my bed and I think about the day. I said many things, some were right and some were wrong, but all of them were mine. I am proud of every sound I made. I'm not afraid of tomorrow. I'm not afraid of the next chapter. I know that I am growing every day, like the green plant on my windowsill. This was chapter 9. This was the end of mistakes. Tomorrow I will bring my English into my chores. Tomorrow I will talk to my food. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am happy to be me. Chapter 10. Cooking in English. Yesterday I learned a very big secret. I learned that there are no more mistakes. I learned to be kind to myself and to smile when I say a word wrong. My heart feels light because the fear is gone. Today I'm bringing my English into my daily chores. Today I'm cooking in English. In the past, I thought that English lived in a school. I thought English lived in a library. But today I know that English lives in my kitchen. It lives in my pots, it lives in my pans, and it lives in the food I eat. I do not need a desk to learn. I only need a knife, a spoon, and a hungry stomach. I stand at my brown table. I look at my white stickers. I see the sticker that says table. I see the sticker that says fridge. I open the fridge and I look inside. I see a red tomato. I see a long orange carrot. I see a green onion. I do not just look at them. I talk to them. "Hello, red tomato," I say. My voice is quiet and gentle. "You are round. You are red." I am using my thinking in pictures trick. I see the red color and I say the word. I'm not studying, I am just talking to my dinner. I take the tomato and I put it on a wooden board. I'm going to make a simple soup. I take my silver knife. I start to cut the tomato. Slice, slice, slice. I describe what I am doing. I am cutting the tomato, I say. The tomato is juicy. The tomato is soft. I remember my favorite word from chapter 3. Soft. The tomato feels soft under my fingers. I am connecting my hands, my eyes, and my voice. This is the shadowing game, but I am shadowing my own life. I am the speaker, and I am the listener. I take the orange carrot. I am peeling the carrot, I say. The carrot is hard. The carrot is bright. Hard orange carrot, I repeat. The magic of repetition makes the words stay in my mind like the smell of the onion. I turn on the stove. I hear the sound of the fire. Whoosh, I put a silver pot on the heat. I add some clear water. I say, the water is cold. I wait for a few minutes. I see the bubbles. I see the steam. I remember my morning coffee ritual. Now the water is hot, I say. The steam is rising. I put the red tomatoes and the orange carrots into the hot water. I take a big wooden spoon and I stir. Round and round. I am stirring the soup, I say. I'm not worried about grammar. If I say I stir soup instead of I am stirring the soup, I do not stop. I just keep stirring. I just keep talking. The soup is getting hot, and my English is getting warm. The kitchen smells very good. The smell is savory. The smell is warm. I close my eyes and I breathe in. I listen to the soup. Bubble, bubble. The soup is singing a song. I sing with the soup. The soup is cooking. The dinner is ready. I am happy. I am using simple sentences. I am using beginner words. These words are enough. They are enough to describe my life. They are enough to feel fluent. I do not need to talk about politics or science. I only need to talk about my red tomato and my silver pot. This is the secret trick. If you can talk about your life, you are a master of your world. I take a white bowl. I pour the hot soup into the bowl. I sit at my table. I hold the warm bowl in my hands. I remember the word warm from my coffee ritual. I say it again. Warm bowl, warm soup. I taste the soup. It is delicious. It is salty and sweet. I say, the soup is good. I am eating English for dinner. I am tasting the words. The language is no longer a cold stone in a book. The language is a warm meal in my body. It gives me energy. It gives me joy. I am not a student doing homework. I am a person enjoying a beautiful evening. I wash my dishes when I am finished. I hear the water, splash, splash. I say I am washing the bowl. The bowl is clean. I am using my English to name every action. I am drying the bowl. I am putting the bowl away. By doing this, I am never not studying. My whole life is a classroom, but a classroom without tests. A classroom without stress. My house is a place of English from the bed to the kitchen sink. I feel a great sense of peace. My secret start has grown into a secret life. English is everywhere and it is easy. Tonight I sit in my quiet room. I am full of soup and I am full of words. I look at my labels one last time. I feel very proud of my cooking in English. It was a simple task, but it was a big victory. I am living the language. I am breathing the language. I am eating the language. This was chapter 10. This was cooking in English. Tomorrow I will go back to my quiet bed. Tomorrow I will find peace in a story before I sleep. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am a happy cook in a happy home. Chapter 11. The Bedtime Story. The sun has gone away and the sky is a deep, dark blue. I have finished my soup and I have washed my silver pot. My kitchen is clean and my heart is full. Now it is time for the final part of my day. Today I am finding peace in the bedtime story. In the past, I tried to read difficult news or long articles in English before sleep. I wanted to learn big facts and complicated ideas, but my brain would get tired. My eyes would hurt. I would feel stressed before I closed my eyes. Today, I am doing something different. I am choosing a story for a child. I am choosing a story that is slow, gentle and happy, I walk to my bedroom. I see the sticker on my door. I see the sticker on my bed. I sit on my soft mattress and I turn on my small lamp. The light is yellow. The light is warm. I reach for my book. It is a very simple book. It is a book about animals in a garden. I do not feel ashamed to read a child's book. No, I feel smart. I feel smart because I am choosing English that I can understand. I'm choosing English that feels like a hug. I open the first page. I see a picture of a small green frog. I remember my thinking in pictures trick. I see the green frog and I see the word frog. I read the words out loud, very slowly. The frog is sitting on a leaf, I say it again. The frog is sitting on a leaf. I am using the magic of repetition. I am not in a hurry to finish the book. I am enjoying the sound of the sentence. The leaf is green. The frog is happy. I follow the words with my finger. I touch the paper. I feel the story. I am listening like a child. I am not looking for grammar rules. I am not looking for the past tense or the future tense. I am just looking at the happy frog. The English is simple, and because it is simple, it goes straight into my dreams. I turn the page. I see a picture of a white rabbit. The rabbit has long ears and a pink nose. The rabbit is eating a carrot, the book says. I remember the orange carrot from my kitchen today. I smile. My day is connected. My morning coffee, my kitchen soup, and my bedtime story are all part of the same world. The rabbit is soft, I read. There's my favorite word again. Soft. I touch my soft blanket as I read the word. I am connecting the book to my life. I am building a bridge of peace. The English is not a test. The English is a friend who is telling me a story. I read for 10 minutes. I follow my 10-minute rule from my list of chapters. 10 minutes is enough. 10 minutes is perfect. If I read for too long, I get tired. But 10 minutes makes me feel successful. I finish the story. The animals in the garden are all going to sleep. The frog is sleeping. The rabbit is sleeping. The sun is gone. I feel my own eyes getting heavy. I feel my body relaxing into the bed. The simple English words are like a lullaby. They are a song from my tired mind. I am not thinking in my own language anymore. I am thinking in the quiet, simple words of the book. I close the book and I put it on my bedside table. I turn off the lamp. Click, the room is dark, but I am not afraid. I am safe in my English home. I lie down and I pull my soft blanket up to my chin. I think about the day. I think about my secret start and my no more mistakes. I think about the shadowing game and the white stickers. I have lived a whole day in English. I have not studied from a heavy book, but I have learned so much. I have learned the rhythm of life. I have learned the joy of being. I am fluent in this moment of peace. In the dark, I say one last sentence. I am going to sleep. I say it slowly. I feel the mom. I feel the SS in sleep. It is a beautiful sound. It is a perfect sound. I am not worried about tomorrow. I'm not worried about the next chapter. I know that the words will be there for me when the sun comes up. I know that English is a part of my heart now. I close my eyes and I see the pictures of the day. The red tomato, the green leaf, the white cup, they are all dancing in my head. They are my friends. I breathe in and I breathe out. My breath is slow. My breath is quiet. I am drifting away into a world of dreams. In my dreams, I am speaking English easily. In my dreams, I am walking through a garden of words. I am happy. I am at peace. This was chapter 11. This was the bedtime story. Tomorrow I will find the music in the air. Tomorrow I will find the beat of the world. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. Good night, world. Good night, English. Chapter 12. Finding the Rhythm. Yesterday I read a bedtime story about a sleeping frog and a soft rabbit. I slept very well. I slept with a peaceful heart. Today I wake up and I feel something new. I do not just hear words. I do not just see pictures. Today I am finding the rhythm. In the past I thought English was a list of words on a white page. I thought it was a flat thing. But today I know that English is a song, it is a dance. It has a high sound and a low sound. It has a fast part and a slow part. To be fluent, I do not need to be a professor. I only need to be a musician. I only need to feel the thump-thump of the language. I stand in my kitchen. I am doing my morning coffee ritual. I listen to the coffee machine. Glug, glug, hiss. It has a rhythm. I listen to my heart. Thump, 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 it has a rhythm. I say a sentence from my bedtime story. The frog is on the leaf. I do not say it like a robot. I do not say the frog is on the leaf. No, that is not the music. I say it with a swing. The frog is on the leaf. I feel the stress on the important words. The word frog is big. The word leaf is big. The other words are small and fast. It feels like a wave in the ocean. It goes up and then it goes down, up and down. Fast and slow, I go to my window. I look at the white stickers. I see window, I see table. I say them with the rhythm. Window, the first part is loud. The second part is quiet. Table, the first part is strong. The second part is soft. I am playing with the sounds. I am not studying. I am drumming with my voice. One clap my hands. Clap tap, clap tap. Window, table. I feel a great joy. When I find the rhythm, the English feels easier to say. It flows out of my mouth like water. It does not get stuck. In the past, I got stuck because I tried to make every word the same size. But in English, some words are giants and some words are tiny. I am learning to love the giants and the tiny ones together. I put on my headphones for my shadowing game. I listen to the voice. I do not just listen for the meaning. I listen for the beat. I hear a man say, "I'm going to the store." I repeat it. I move my body while I speak. I move my head. Nod. I'm going to the store. I feel like I'm singing a jazz song. It is a slow, cool rhythm. I walk through my house. I touch the door. I touch the lamp. I say, "The lamp is on." I feel the beat in my feet. Step, step, step. My life is becoming a musical. My chores are becoming a dance. My kitchen is my stage. I think about the magic of repetition. When I say the same thing many times, I find the rhythm more easily. The first time I say a sentence, it is difficult. The 5th time, it is okay. The 10th time, it is music. I say I love my home. I say it until it sounds perfect. I say it until it feels like a heartbeat. I realize that fluency is not about knowing every word in the dictionary. Fluency is about moving with the language. It is about flow. It is about the shee of the wind and the drip drip of the rain. English is a natural sound. It is a part of nature. And I am a part of nature too. I sit on my wooden bench in the park. I listen to the people talking. I do not try to catch every word. I just listen to the music of their conversation. I hear the melody of English. Some people speak with a high melody. Some people speak with a low melody. It is like a forest with many different birds. Each bird has a different song, but all the songs have a rhythm. I close my eyes. I am listening like a child again. I am a child listening to a beautiful concert. I feel the peace of the rhythm. I feel the safety of the beat. I am not a stranger here. I am a part of the song. I walk home slowly. The sun is warm. The wind is soft. I'm humming a sentence to myself. It's a lovely day. I say it with the rhythm of my walk. Left foot, right foot. Lovely day, I feel very strong. I feel very capable. My secret start has led me to this music. I'm no longer afraid of long sentences because I know they have a beat. I can follow the beat. I can stay on the path. I am not a student working hard. I am a person singing a simple, happy song. Tonight I sit in my quiet room. I do not turn on the lamp yet. I sit in the blue light of the evening. I listen to the silence. Even the silence has a rhythm. I say to myself, I found the music. I feel a big smile on my face. My heart is happy. My mind is at rest. I have used my hands, my eyes, my ears, and now my rhythm. I am building a beautiful English life. This was chapter 12. This was finding the rhythm. Tomorrow, I will speak to the person in the mirror. Tomorrow, I will find my own voice. The journey is slow, and the journey is beautiful. I am ready to dance. Chapter 13. Simple Conversations. Yesterday I found the rhythm. I found the music and the beat of the English language. I felt like a dancer moving to a beautiful song. But today I'm taking a brave step. Today I am having simple conversations. In the past I was waiting. I was waiting to be perfect before I spoke to anyone. I was waiting until I knew every rule in my big, heavy grammar book. But that day never came. I was lonely in my silence. Today I'm not waiting anymore. I'm starting a conversation right now. In my own home, with the person I see every day. I'm going to talk to the mirror. I walk to my hallway. I see the tall mirror on the wall. The mirror is clean and bright. I see my face. I see my eyes. In the past, my eyes looked worried when I thought about English. But today my eyes look kind. I give myself a happy smile. I remember my rule, no more mistakes. I look at myself and I say, hello? It is a simple word. Hello, I say again. My voice sounds gentle in the quiet house. I answer myself, hello? How are you today? I'm playing both parts. I am the friend and I am the listener. I am well, I say. The sun is shining. I am drinking coffee. I am using the words from my morning ritual. I am using the words from my white stickers. I do not try to talk about difficult things. I do not talk about the world or the news. I talk about my room. I like my blue bed, I say to the mirror. I like my green plant. I'm having a simple conversation about my simple life. I am using the rhythm I found yesterday. The plant is green. I feel a great sense of power. When I speak to the mirror, I can see my mouth moving. I can see my tongue. I am not afraid of being wrong because the person in the mirror is my friend. The person in the mirror is cheering for me. We are a team. We are practicing the art of being together in English. I go to the kitchen. I imagine a guest is there. I take a white cup. Would you like some tea? I ask the empty chair. I use a polite voice. I use a soft voice. I answer for the chair. Yes, please, I would like some tea. Thank you. I'm practicing the shadowing game, but the voice is my own. I am building a bridge between my thoughts and my mouth. This is the secret trick. If you can have a conversation with yourself, you can have a conversation with the world. You are training your brain to find the words quickly. You are making the path from your heart to your lips very short and very smooth. I go back to the mirror. I tell myself a story. I tell the story of my secret start. One day I close my big book. I say to my reflection, I started to listen. I started to see pictures. I'm happy now. I am using the past tense, but I do not worry about the rules. I just say the words that feel right. If I make a mistake, I just keep talking. I'm flowing like the river. I'm singing like the bird. My reflection smiles back at me. I feel a connection to my own voice. I am no longer a stranger to the English language. I am a person who can share a thought. I am a person who can say, I feel good. In the afternoon, I sit on my wooden bench in the park. I do not speak to the people yet, but I have a conversation in my head. I see a woman with a red hat. I imagine saying, I like your hat. I imagine her saying, thank you. It is a warm hat. I am practicing the rhythm of a real talk. I am listening like a child to the voices around me, and I am adding my own quiet voice to the music. I feel brave. I feel ready. I realize that a conversation is just a string of simple words. It is just hello and how are you and the sky is blue. It is not a test. It is a way to say, I see you and you see me. I walk home with a light step. I'm talking to the wind. I'm talking to the trees. The wind is cool, I say. The trees are tall. I am never truly alone because I have my English words to keep me company. I have my one word and my thinking in pictures. Everything I have learned in these chapters is coming together in my voice. I'm not a student. I am a speaker. I am not a beginner. I am a person with a story. I feel a great peace in my heart. My voice is a gift, and I am learning how to open it. Tonight, I stand in front of the mirror one last time before bed. I look at my happy face. Good night, I say. You did a good job today, I answer myself. Good night. Sweet dreams. I feel a warm glow inside me. I have used my 10-minute rule to speak, and it has changed my world. I am building my fluency with love and kindness. This was chapter 13. This was Simple Conversations. Tomorrow, I will learn the power of a small habit. Tomorrow, I will learn how to be strong every day. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am my own best friend. Chapter 14. The 10-minute rule. Yesterday, I spoke to the person in the mirror. I had a simple conversation and I felt very brave. My voice felt like a real friend. But today I'm learning how to keep this feeling alive forever. Today I'm learning the 10-minute rule. In the past, I thought I had to study for 3 hours every day. I thought I had to sit at my brown wooden desk until my back hurt and my eyes were tired. Because I tried to do too much, I would stop. I would get tired and I would give up for a week. Then I would feel sad. But today I have a new secret. I do not need 3 hours. I only need 10 minutes. 10 minutes is small. 10 minutes is easy. 10 minutes is a tiny seed that grows into a giant tree. I wake up and I look at my white stickers. I see the word lamp. I see the word bed. I do not open a big book. I just spend 10 minutes with my English. I spend 2 minutes with my morning coffee ritual. I say hot and brown and sweet. I spend 3 minutes looking at my labels. I say table and chair and window. I spend 5 minutes playing my shadowing game. That is all. 10 minutes is finished. I feel successful. I feel like a winner. Because it is only 10 minutes, I am not tired. Because it is only 10 minutes, my brain is happy. I can do 10 minutes every day. I can do 10 minutes when it rains. I can do 10 minutes when the sun is bright. I can do 10 minutes even when I am busy. I sit on my wooden bench in the park. I think about the power of time. If I study for 5 hours today and then stop for a month, I forget everything. But if I use my 10-minute rule every day, my brain never forgets. My brain stays warm, my brain stays ready. It is like a small fire. If you put a huge log on a small fire, the fire goes out. But if you give the fire a small stick every day, the fire stays bright. My English is my fire, my 10 minutes is my small stick. I am keeping my fire burning with love. I am not working hard, I am just being consistent. Consistency is the magic trick that makes a student into a fluent speaker. I look at my gray cat. She is sitting in the sun. She does not hunt for 10 hours. She moves a little bit, then she rests. Unlike my cat. I do my 10 minutes of English and then I live my life. I go to the kitchen. I spend my 10 minutes of cooking in English. I talk to my red tomato. I talk to my silver pot. When the 10 minutes are over, I stop thinking about the rules. I just enjoy my soup. I realize that the 10-minute rule makes English a part of my life, not a part of my work. It is like brushing my teeth. It is like drinking water. It is a small habit that brings a big change. I think about my one word from chapter 3. It only takes 1 minute to choose a word like soft. It takes 9 minutes to find soft things in my room. That is 10 minutes. I think about my bedtime story. It takes 10 minutes to read about the green frog and the white rabbit. That is 10 minutes. By breaking my day into small pieces of 10 minutes, I am never stressed. I'm always moving forward. I am like a slow river. The river does not hurry, but it always reaches the sea. I am reaching the sea of fluency, 10 minutes at a time. I feel a great peace because the pressure is gone. I am not a student in a race. I am a person on a walk. I walk home and I see the pink sky. I spend 1 minute saying the sky is pink. I spend 1 minute feeling the cool wind. I spend 1 minute touching my white door. I have so much time. I have all the time I need because I only need a little bit. I am building a strong house. I am laying 1 brick every day. After a year, I will have a beautiful home. My English home is strong because it was built slowly. It was built with care. It was built with the 10-minute rule. I am proud of my small steps. I am proud of my quiet habit. Tonight, I sit in my room. I do not feel tired. I feel fresh. I feel like I could speak English forever because I only do it in small, happy moments. I look at my reflection in the mirror. 10 minutes? I say. I smile. My reflection smiles back. 10 minutes, it says. We are in agreement. This is the way to live. This is the way to grow. I'm not afraid of tomorrow because I know I can always find 10 minutes. I know I can always find a moment of peace. I lie in my bed and I feel the soft blanket. I hear the quiet house. I think about the 10th chapter. I think about my new life. My journey is almost complete, but my habit will never end. The 10-minute rule is my gift to myself. It is my promise to stay a friend to English. This was chapter 14. This was the 10-minute rule. Tomorrow I will see how my whole world has changed. Tomorrow I will see my new life. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am ready for the end, which is really just a new beginning. Chapter 15. My new life. Today is the final chapter of my story, but it is not the end of my journey. Yesterday I learned the 10-minute rule. I learned that a small habit is more powerful than a big book. But today I am looking at the whole picture. I'm looking at the person I was and the person I am now. In the past, English was a wall. It was a high, cold wall made of grammar and fear. I was on one side and the world was on the other side. I felt small and silent, but today the wall is gone. The wall has turned into a bridge. I am walking across that bridge with a smile on my face and a song in my heart. This is my new life. I stand in my kitchen for my morning coffee ritual. I do not have to tell myself to say hot or brown or sweet anymore. The words just come. They flow like the coffee into my white cup. I look at my white stickers on the table and the chair. I realize I do not need the stickers anymore. When I see the wood, I see the English. When I see the window, I hear the word window. The language has moved from the paper into the things themselves. My house is not just a house. It is a part of my mind. My mind is not just a brain. It is a library of pictures and sounds. I am living in English, and it feels as natural as the air I breathe. I go to the park and sit on my favorite wooden bench. I look at the green trees and the blue sky. I am not studying English today. I hear a child laugh, I hear a dog bark. I hear a friend say hello to another friend. I understand the rhythm. I feel the beat. I am listening like a child, and my heart is at peace. I am not worried about no more mistakes, because I know that mistakes are just beautiful steps on a long path. I am fluent not because I know every word, but because I am not afraid. I am fluent because I can say I am happy and feel the truth of it in every part of my body. I think about my secret start. It was such a small step to close that heavy book and open my heart. I think about my one word, which was soft. Now my whole life feels soft. My English is not a weapon. It is a soft blanket. I think about the shadowing game. I am no longer a shadow following a voice. I am the voice. I am the speaker. When I talk to the person in the mirror, I see a friend who is brave. I see a person who is free. My 10-minute rule has built a strong foundation. I have a home made of simple words, and it is a beautiful home. It is a home where I can rest. In my new life, English is a gift. It is the smell of the red tomato in my soup. It is the feeling of the paper in my bedtime story. It is the sound of the wind in the tall trees. I have learned the biggest secret of all. You do not have to study to be fluent. You only have to love. You have to love the sounds. You have to love the pictures. You have to love the journey. I am a traveler, and the road is beautiful. I am moving slowly, and that is okay. The trees grow slowly. The sun rises slowly. The flowers open slowly. I am growing, and I am opening, and I am happy. I walk home as the sun begins to set. The sky is pink and orange, just like it was on my first day. I touch my white door, I go inside. My house is quiet, but it is not lonely. It is full of the words I have found. It is full of the music I have made. I sit in my soft chair and I breathe in. I breathe out. I am fluent in peace. I am fluent in joy. I am fluent in my new life. This was the final chapter, but my story is just beginning. Every morning will be a new secret start. Every morning will be a new song. I look at the dark shelf where my big, heavy grammar book is still sitting. It is covered in dust. I smile at the book. Thank you, I say quietly. Thank you for being heavy, so I could learn to be light. I turn away from the book and I look at the moon. The moon is white and high. I say my last word for today. Peace. I say it with the perfect rhythm. I say it with a happy heart. My name is a simple name, and my life is a beautiful life. Chapter 16. The Language of Nature. Yesterday I looked at my new life. I saw how English moved from my books into my heart. I felt free and I felt light. Today I am going outside to listen to a different teacher. Today I am learning the language of nature. In the past, I thought English only lived inside buildings. I thought it lived in schools or in my quiet kitchen. But today I see that English is outside too. It is in the garden, it is in the forest, it is in the soft rain. Nature does not use a big, heavy grammar book. Nature speaks with colors, with smells, and with the wind. I'm going to walk, and I'm going to talk to the earth. I walk out of my white door. I step onto the grass. The grass is very green. The grass is very soft. I remember my favorite word from chapter 3. Soft. I say it to the grass. You are soft. I feel the ground under my feet. The ground is strong. I say the word strong. I look at a small flower. The flower is yellow. It is a bright, happy yellow. I do not look for the name of the flower in a dictionary. I just see the color. I say, yellow flower. I touch the petal. It feels like silk. I am thinking in pictures, and I am labeling the world. My room was my first classroom, but the park is my big classroom. Every leaf is a new page. Every tree is a tall teacher. I see a tall tree. The bark is brown and rough. I touch the bark. I say the word rough. I look up at the branches. The branches reach for the blue sky. I say the tree is tall. The tree is reaching. I'm using my shadowing game, but I am shadowing the movement of the tree. I am using my rhythm. The leaves are green. The tree is old. I feel a great peace. When I speak English with the trees, I do not feel shy. The trees do not judge my accent. The trees do not correct my grammar. They just listen. They just stay quiet. I feel brave enough to say anything. I say, I am a part of this forest. I am a part of this language. Suddenly, I feel a small drop of water on my face. Then another drop. It is starting to rain. In the past, I would run inside. I would be afraid of the wet, but today I stay. I listen to the rain. Drip, drop, drip, drop. The rain has a rhythm. It is a slow, steady beat. I say the word rain. I say the word wet. I see the water on the green leaves. The leaves look shiny. I say the word shiny. The air smells fresh. The air smells clean. I am listening like a child. I am hearing the song of the rain. I am learning the word fresh, not from a book, but from the smell of the earth. This is the secret. When you feel the word, you never forget the word. I walk slowly in the soft rain. I am not in a hurry. I have my 10-minute rule, but today I want to stay for 20 minutes. I want to stay until I feel the spirit of the garden. I see a small bird. The bird is gray and brown. It is washing its wings in a puddle. I say, the bird is drinking. The bird is washing. I am having a simple conversation with the bird. I am narrating my life. I am telling the story of the afternoon. My voice is quiet, but it is steady. My English is flowing like the rainwater into the soil. It is becoming a part of the ground. It is becoming a part of me. I look at the sky. The clouds are gray, but I know the sun is behind them. I'm not sad because it is raining. I am happy because the rain gives life to the plants. I am like the plants. I need the rain of English to grow. I need the sounds and the feelings to become tall. I say to the sky, thank you for the rain. I say to the grass, thank you for being soft. I am practicing gratitude in English. Gratitude is a beautiful way to learn. When you are thankful for a word, the word stays with you. It becomes a gift. I walk back to my house. My hair is a little bit wet. My shoes are a little bit muddy, but my heart is very warm. I have spoken to the trees. I have listened to the rain. I have lived the language of nature. I enter my door and I see my white stickers. I see door, I see table. I feel like I am bringing the forest inside with me. I am bringing the green and the wet and the fresh smell. My new life is full of nature. My new life is full of peace. Tonight, I sit by my window and I watch the rain stop. The moon comes out. The moon is white and bright. I think about the next chapter. I think about the music. I think about the songs I will hear. I am not a student. I am a listener. I am not working. I am growing. This was chapter 16. This was the language of nature. Tomorrow I will find the music in the air. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am a happy person in a happy world. Chapter 17. The gift of music. Yesterday I walked in the soft rain. I talked to the green grass and the tall trees. I learned the language of nature. I felt the wet ground and I smelled the fresh air. It was a peaceful day. But today I'm finding a new way to feel the rhythm of English. Today I am receiving the gift of music. In the past, I thought that listening to English was a difficult task. I thought I had to listen to long speeches or serious news reports. When I listened to those things, my brain felt tired. My ears felt closed. But today I'm opening my ears with music. Music is a bridge. Music is a light. Music is a way to make the words dance. I sit in my soft chair. The room is quiet. The sun is coming through the window. I look at my white stickers. I see table, I see lamp, I see window. I pick up my phone and I look for a song. I do not look for a fast song. I do not look for a song with difficult words. I look for a gentle song. I look for a song with a slow beat. I find a song about the sun and the moon. I press play. I hear the guitar. Pluck, strum, pluck. The sound is sweet. The sound is warm. Then I hear the voice. The voice is clear, the voice is kind. The singer says, "The sun is yellow and the moon is white." I smile. I know these words. These words are my friends. I listened to the song one time. I do not try to write down the lyrics. I do not try to translate. I just let the music wash over me. I am listening like a child. I am feeling the melody. The melody goes up and then the melody goes down. It is like the rhythm I found in chapter 12. The sun is yellow. I feel the beat. I tap my foot on the floor. Tap, tap. My foot is speaking English. My body is feeling the song. I listen to the song a second time. This time I use the magic of repetition. I hear the same chorus again. The sun is yellow and the moon is white. By the third time I am humming. I am making the sound in my throat. Now I am ready to play the shadowing game with the music. I hear the singer say the words and I say them at the same time. The sun is yellow. My voice joins the singer's voice. We are singing together. We are a team. Singing is better than speaking because the rhythm is already there. The music carries my voice. I do not have to work hard. I am floating on the song. I say the word yellow. I see the yellow sun in my mind. I am thinking in pictures. The music makes the pictures brighter. The music makes the colors deeper. I feel a great joy. I am not a student. I am a singer. I am not studying. I am celebrating. I stand up and I walk to my kitchen. I am still singing. I am singing about the sun. I look at my red tomato. I make up my own little song. The tomato is red. The tomato is round. It is a simple song. It is a silly song, but it is a happy song. My voice is steady. My voice is clear. In the past, I was afraid of my own voice. I thought it sounded strange. But when I sing, my voice sounds beautiful. Music gives me confidence. Music gives me courage. I am having a simple conversation with my kitchen. I am telling my stove and my sink about the red tomato. I am the master of my song. I think about why music is such a great gift. When we learn words in a book, they stay on the page. They are cold. But when we learn words in a song, they stay in our hearts. They are warm. A song is a memory that never goes away. I can still hear the song about the moon in my head. The moon is white. The words are stuck in my brain in a good way. They are like a happy bird that lives in my mind. Even when the music stops, the English keeps playing. This is the secret trick. If you want to remember English, you must make it a song. You must give it a melody. You must let it dance. In the afternoon, I go to my wooden bench in the park. I have my headphones on. I am listening to a new song. This song is about a walk in the woods. I hear the word green. I look at the green trees. I hear the word wind. I feel the soft wind on my face. The music is connecting the words to my senses. It is a total experience. I am not just hearing English. I am feeling English. I see a bird fly by. I think of a song about birds. My life is becoming a collection of melodies. Every object has a sound. Every feeling has a chord. I am fluent in the music of the world. I sit and I watch the people. I imagine their lives are songs too. The man walking the dog is a slow, steady song. The children playing are a fast, happy song. I am a peaceful song. I am a song about a secret start and a new life. I say to myself, I am a song. I feel the truth of it. I am not a machine that learns rules. I am a person who feels music. My English is not a chore. It is a gift that I give to myself every day. I use my 10-minute rule to listen to 3 songs. That is enough. Those 10 minutes change my whole mood. They make me feel light. They make me feel smart. I walk back to my house. The sun is going down. The sky is pink and orange. I remember the song about the sun. The sun is yellow. Now the sun is orange. I say, the sun is orange. I am changing the song to fit my life. This is the power of language. You take the music and you make it your own. You take the words and you make them true for you. I enter my white door and I feel a great sense of peace. My house is full of music. My mind is full of songs. I am never alone because the music is always with me. Tonight I lie in my bed. I do not turn on the lamp. I just listen to the quiet rhythm of my breath. I hear a song in my head. It is a soft song. It is a gentle song. It is the song of my journey. I think about the next chapter. I think about the adventure I will have tomorrow. I am going to the store. I am going to see the colors of the fruits. I am going to use my English in the world. I am ready. I am brave. I am a singer of simple words. This was chapter 17. This was the gift of music. Tomorrow the song continues. Tomorrow the dance goes on. I feel the soft blanket. I hear the quiet wind. I close my eyes and I see the yellow sun and the white moon. They are dancing together in the sky. I am dancing with them. I am sleeping in English. I am dreaming in music. My name is a simple name and my life is a beautiful song. The journey is slow and the journey is beautiful. I am at peace. I am happy. I am home. Thank you for listening to our story today. I hope you enjoyed this quiet time. Learning English is a long journey, but every step is a good step. If you like this story, please click the like button. It helps our small channel grow. Please subscribe to hear more gentle stories every week. You can also share this video with a friend who is learning English. Thank you for being here with me. Have a very peaceful and happy day. Goodbye.